Okay. Hello, welcome. My name is Igor Lipenko. I'm one of the co-founders of Marketeer. Let's go straight to the problem. We live in an age of rapid technological progression. And the problem is that online customer support tools have been left behind in the 90s. And companies in the sector, they will provide you with yet another live chat, yet with another ticketing system, with a few added bells and whistles. And there's only so much that you can come to expect of so much that you can come to expect of an outdated technology with a horrible ROI. So this is why an average ticket these days takes about 24 hours to respond to, if you get a response. And there's never really been any fundamental innovation on at the core level, which is what we aim to address with Marketeer. Marketeer is a new generation of online customer engagement. With a high level of automatization and natural language. This, by the way, is our dashboard, user dashboard. If you want to see the language in action, we have a booth set up next to innovation stage. A bit on how it works. Smart engagement rules allow you to target and interact with any of your online visitors at any point, at any time on your website. And smart AI engine allows for human-like conversation to provide instant support, generate leads, gather critical insights, and intelligently escalate clients to a live agent. We have a simple and affordable pricing model starting all the way from €5 a month all the way to 500 depending on the plan and the options that you want to purchase. And we already have traction on the market coming off our previous product, which is called V-cloning. We have 1,000 client accounts that we are going to convert, ranging from government sectors to SAS to telecoms. And from other products that we also have over the history of the company, we've gathered over 20,000 direct contacts, which we are going to offer Marketeer to. And we already have a third-party proactive sales team waiting to sell our product by phone. In financing, we are looking for €500,000 for 14% equity and €3 million pre-money. And our milestones are, we are looking to launch, right now Marketeer is in the closed beta. We're looking to launch this month into open public beta. We're going to launch intelligent ticketing and hire a community or marketing manager. And for the beginning of next year, we're looking to have Marketeer 1.0, if you will, out in full swing. And we're looking to expand our sales and programming team. And we're looking to reach also case study and referrals of our product. And launch also a mobile SDK. And this is our team consisting of 3 co-founders and 5 programmers. And if you like to see the Marketeer in action, please come and visit us at our booth next to the innovation stage. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to me. I'm Jesus Peret. I'm the CEO of Tedcas. And we are going to play a game, okay? Now we are in an operating room, okay? I'm going to be your surgeon, and you are going to be my patient, okay? No worries. I'm not going to cut anyone, okay? So, but it has consequences. One of them is that I cannot touch anything. It means I cannot pass the slides. I cannot use the remote control. I would need my attendant to help me. So, Gerardo, please. This is what really happened in an operating room. So now, if I want to pass to the next slide, I have to tell Gerardo, please, Gerardo, go to the next slide. Well, go to the next one, because I haven't made my introduction yet. Okay, so it means that we are losing time, because I have to ask him for every time I need to pass on slides. So, for example, 1 single minute in an operating room, we are spending on that. It means $20. Apart from that, the safety is another great problem because, I have to focus on you. You are my patient. I don't have to focus on my partner. A third problem is that we have infection, cross-infection risk, okay? Because my partner is touching something, maybe I'm touching something, or maybe I'm touching him. So we need to solve that. Please, Gerardo, next slide. So this is our product. What we allow is medical doctors and surgeons to control everything through natural gestures and voice commands. In this way, through our patent-pending device you can see there, we allow them, without installing software, to control any computer. But I'm thinking that instead of telling you about that, maybe it's better if we saw. So please, Gerardo, you can connect there. The Wi-Fi connection, okay, perfect. So now, instead of asking my partner, I'm going to use one of the devices we provide in order to control my presentation. So this is our product. This is how we install in a hospital. I'm moving the mouse and I'm also controlling how to pass the slide. So we attach our device to any kind of medical computer, so they don't need to change anything in the operating room. This is critical. Also, we are fully compatible with a huge number of different sensors. Why? Because there are several medical specialties that are requiring this kind of system, but not all of them require the same kind of sensor. So we have been interviewing more than 150 different surgeons, and we have identified more than 8 different specialties that need this kind of system inside the operating room. If you are asking yourself, if you are wondering if this kind of device is already in use in some hospitals, I can tell you that yes, it is. You can see here several operations has been performed using our device, real operation, not pilots, in different countries. So I go to the previous one. It was not my fault, I promise. Well, it was because, I only pushed once and it was to the last part of the presentation, so someone has touched something there, I promise. So I was telling you that you can see in the map that there are more than 5 countries all around the world currently using our system. Here in Spain, Italy, Ireland, 3 hospitals in the United States, Baltic countries, and now it's going to be used also in United Kingdom. So this is our team. I'm really proud of all of them because they are the ones that have made this reality. Someone told me that I have to surrender myself to people that are smarter than I am, so they really are. I'm really proud of them. And this is our business model. We have patented our application, our device. And what we do is to work through medical distributors and strategic agreements with medical companies because they have the channel to the market. And we provide this kind of technology that really make a different value, a value proposition for them. So on behalf of Tedcas, thank you very much. Thank you for attending. Thank you for listening. And let's get in touch, Les.
Hello, my name is Antonio. Her name is Anna, co-founder of Oblumi company. We are a company that want to change the use of the most used medical device, the thermometer. I'm father. I have 2 children. And some nights when my child is ill in the night, my wife gets a lot of worried about next day because she's going to leave the children in the nursery or even worse with me if she has to go to work. And why is that a problem? Because she thinks I'm not going to be able to take the thermometer, to use it correctly, and to give the children the dose of the medicine correctly. Then I explain her that I have a solution that is based on Oblumi platform. What is Oblumi? Oblumi is not a thermometer, it's a platform in which there is an electronic device, this one, that lets you to convert your cellular phone into an infrared thermometer. But it's not only that. That is only one piece of the whole system. If I use this to measure the body temperature, and the same next second, my wife will be in calm because she will have in her phone the data that I have done the measure correctly. I have applied the medicine to my children because the iPhone says me what amount of medicine have I to apply. The use of that device is a game for my children because they think that we are playing with a phone, not with a strange thing. Our customers are first-time parents that are always afraid about the care of the children. Now we're going to see the opinion of some customers.
Me da tranquilidad y lo puedo llevar en cualquier lado.
Y además es facilísimo de usar.
¡Es mi chulo!
Puedo conocer fácilmente la evolución del niño y ello me ayuda en el diagnóstico de la enfermedad.
Es útil para calcular la dosis de medicamento recomendado
y para tener a los papás informados con un mensaje.
Me lo pido.
No es un termómetro.
Es un arma mágica.
Mi papá es un mago.
Who are our main competitors now? Actually, it's a company in North America that has a similar device, but the whole model is quite different because they focus on building maps with data get from the device and publish this map on social networks. Our focus is on giving peace in mind of families. We are going to sell a product at a lower price that actually in the market because our hardware needs are much lower. We only need a little sensor with some electronic device to communicate the data from the sensor to the phone. We are, sorry, I finished. We are going to sell the device at June, July of next year, and for this stage is for which we are looking some invest to put the product on the market. Okay. We hope to see you on our booth, and of course to measure your temperature. Okay, thank you.
Hello? Hello? Okay. I'm Javier, and I'm very happy to present MicroHealth today. This is Aaron. Aaron is co-founder of MicroHealth, and he has hemophilia. In the past, Aaron had a lot of problems to remember his medication, track health records, and share all information with the doctors. Okay. This was a real problem for him, but also for the society due to the high cost of his treatment. This was the origin of MicroHealth. In this case, patients, scientists, engineers, and businessmen came together in order to solve this problem, to find a solution based on new technologies. But this team was not a beginner in mobile health. In fact, We had already conducted clinical trials in Columbia University during 5 years, demonstrating that new technologies, the use of mobile technologies, can increase health outcomes. We only had to take all this knowledge and apply to the real world. That sometimes is not very easy. So we started 4 years ago to develop a new platform, okay, for patients with hemophilia, their families, and doctors. After these 4 years working together with them, now we can say that MicroHealth is the world leader health platform for hemophilia. This called the attention of the industry. In fact, this year we have signed 2 contracts with different companies in the industry that allow us to be cash flow positive. The added value we offer is that digital therapy, in terms to gain and to improve outcomes, is up to 4 times faster and 1,000 times cheaper than developing the traditional chemical therapies. We apply a business model that is traditional, okay, and that has been already used in digital health. We need a product to run different clinical trials to be approved by the FDA, so the doctors can start prescribing this service together with the medicines, and the health plans or the health services can reimburse it. This has been already implemented by WellDoc, that I suppose most of you can know. Talking about the market, we can see that there are different actors working in different conditions, but we identified a lack in specialty therapies. In fact, we are focusing in 3 of them, that are hemophilia, rheumatoid arthritis, and osteoarthritis. All combined, they represent an opportunity at about $2 billion. This is the revenues we expect. This is the moment to develop all solutions, and we will start having big revenues after the 3rd year. But for this, we need fundings, and this is why we are raising a $6 million Series A for this year, in order to have the 3 phases for the 3 conditions. Sorry for the...
Leave it on that one, the important slide, the money slide.
Yeah, this one. Sorry for the delay, and thank you very much for your attention.
Excellent, good job. Good job, thank you.
Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Carlos Julián, and I'm going to present our company, some assistance on our main product, Echofon. This one? Okay. What's the problem? The problem is the 75% of the world population don't have access to medical imaging diagnosis, especially specialized in ultrasound technology. And according to the World Health Organizations, the main causes are the highest cost of the equipment, obviously, but also the dispersion of the population, and also the training costs to manage these types of equipments. On the other side, the World Bank affirmed that almost the 90% of the world population can access to the last generation of mobile phone technology. So our challenge is to try to take advantage of this situation in order to provide an easy access to the ultrasound technology. And this is our product. Thanks to our patented technology, we can reduce the size of a conventional scanner to only the proof that now is used to get the images. We can integrate as many transducers as we need it. Much more transducers imply better image quality. We can use, with only one device, different heads to apply in different medical specialties. All the electronic is integrated in the body of the device, and a Wi-Fi connection to transmit data to any portable device, a smartphone or tablet. And obviously, taking advantage of the communication skills of this device, we can manage storage and share this information at anyone, at any place. At the moment, there are 4 competitors, but all these scanners integrate few transducers, so the quality is quite poor. They need a cable, and they use a specific display device to show the images. For who? Obviously in developing countries, but also in rescue services, field hospitals, emergency departments, attending in rural areas, or attending in the treatment of disabled patients. But also in the veterinary sectors, in private clinics, in companies dedicated to massive transportation of animals, in zoos and so on, and also in the industry where the ultrasounds are very common to check the pieces using non-destructive testings in oil and gas, power plants, power winds, etc. Our core business is focusing on the healthcare sectors, specifically in this first stage and emergency departments, and it's important to remark the spectacular annual growth on sales on handheld portable scanners since 2006. And the roadmap of the company, we have just completed the first stage. We have alpha prototype, and now we are developing the beta prototype that we are planning to share with some experts in order to validate the design and to get the final product, which price shouldn't be higher than $250 per unit. And just to finish, the team, at the moment we are 4 people. 3 of us are technicians with more than 10 years of experience in the design of ultrasound and scanners, and the 4th one is a doctor specialized in the emergency sector. And that's the idea. Thank you very much.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Ana Cuadrado, and I'm one of the co-founders of E-nlaza, and I would like to tell you a story. So if I can have the first slide. Susana was 34 years old when she was diagnosed of breast cancer. After the first shock and putting her life in the hands of her oncologist, Susana started to have other kind of issues. She was a young lady and beautiful one, so she was very much concerned on losing the scars in her skin. Fertility, she wanted to become mom, and she was not sure if chemotherapy would allow her to become mom. She had panic attacks and couldn't sleep. And all these problems that Susana had were not only affecting Susana, but everyone around her. Because when someone gets sick of cancer, all the environment is seriously affected. So I would like to make you a question. What would you be able to do for someone you love? And there's people really creative to address this issue. And this is the case of Bob Carey. When Bob knew that his wife Linda had breast cancer, he bought a pink tutu and devoted his time traveling around the world, taking pictures like this one with the only goal to make her happy and laugh. Cancer is a global problem. 1 in every 3 people will have to deal with cancer at a certain time of their lives. So we were really concerned about what do really cancer patients need. So we went to the street and talked to people like Carlos, who is a real patient, and most of the answers we got were concepts we had to do with dealing with emotions and practical solutions to live their day by day with the disease. And people like Carlos look for these solutions in the internet. They Google for that, as we do for everything now. And the problem is that most of the information that you get in the internet and that is related with health is not properly digested and oriented for the patient. Under this situation, we created E-nlaza as an online platform which provides integral support to cancer patients in all those issues which go beyond the medical aspects. In E-nlaza, users are going to find products and services which are aligned with their needs throughout the process of the disease. Patients will be able to contact different kinds of professionals through video conferences and events online and workshops, no matter where they are, which will help them to deal with different problems that they have to deal with in the process. We want to become sustainable, and to do so, our product suppliers will have to pay a subscription fee depending on the degree of visibility they will have in our platform. On the other hand, health institutions and companies will sponsorize different events that we will have for our patients in the platform. We are a very young company. We are not even 6 months old. And what we are doing now is to try to become visible and trustable. To become visible, we are launching a crowdfunding campaign in collaboration with graphic designers and fashion designers, which are creating exclusive products for all of you who want to collaborate and support us in this crowdfunding. To become trustable, we are working in a beta prototype in which 15 professionals and 100 patients will be already interacting in our platform, validating our model. But of course, we want to also grow in the midterm, and our plan is to have the web version and the app version and launch the app version by half of next year. And the idea, of course, is to grow not only in Spain, but also in Latin America, where they have the same problems that we have in our health system. So E-nlaza project is possible thanks to the work of a multidisciplinary team in which scientists expert in oncology as myself, psychologists, psychiatrists, software developers, experts in cosmetics, aesthetics, nutrition, physical activity, lawyers are working together to create this ecosystem to support cancer patients, but is mainly possible thanks to people like Susana, who I know very well because she is my little sister, who is here in the audience, and whose smile and attitude gives us the energy to keep on working in this project.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Roberto Herman. I'm here to show you how we tackle an existing need in the health sector. Okay, it all started in 1439 to me. Okay, this guy, Johannes Gutenberg, he made possible to spread knowledge to people. To me, that was the real time. But we know that right now, from the 80s now, this is another revolution is taking over. You know perfectly the internet phenomenon. We communicate to each other in a very, very fluent way. And let's focus in the health sector. I'm here to talk about that. You are in the right talk. In 1928, Alexander Fleming made a huge advance in the medicine. He was working in a laboratory in London, and he found in his bacteria he was growing a petri dish that something, by accident, he left it opening in the incubator, and he noticed that a fungus inhibited the growth of the bacteria. He just discovered the penicillin. Okay, the huge problem here was that it took 17 long years to mass produce this drug, and this is the real problem. So it seems to me, okay, that every single major breakthrough that we have in this planet, it all happens only if it's spread to people, if we can reach people. Otherwise, we are not successful. Okay, we are at the verge of another revolution. As you know, stem cells are great cells right now, very hot topic. They can become any cell type in the body virtually, and that translates into the clinic that we can actually cure, potentially, many untreatable hard to treat diseases. But there are still hurdles to overcome. One of them is when scientists create these cells in the lab, they have to be administered to the patient. And of course, this is not the traditional medicine we are used to. So cells have to be standardized and effectively delivered to the patient with standardization, as I say, and safety. And all over again, the big problem comes. How we mass produce stem cells, that's a huge hurdle that we have. Okay, cryopreservation, this is our expertise, how we do it. We We freeze the cells down to very low temperatures in liquid nitrogen, as you probably know, and cells reach into the clinic. The problem is the clinic is facing different scenarios here. They have to work with a protocol, and you all know these days what working with a protocol means for humans, and they have to do a lot of manipulation in order to safely apply this drug to the patient. Okay, our patented technology is a breakthrough here. It's very disruptive because we just jump the whole system. We don't need any manipulation of the sample, okay? And that means that we can safely and with no toxicity deliver that therapy in a very standardized manner. Okay. By avoiding the manipulation of the samples, that means that we can drop the prices down, okay? Because no longer the complex, expensive machines that are used now by our competitors are needed, okay? And also expertise is not needed in the clinic, okay? Since we can do this, we can reach further into the markets, and we are entering into developing countries, China or any Brazil anyway. And this is our driver for our motto, that democratization of the cell therapy. What we want is to reach every single one of us. Okay, these are some numbers according to research and markets. We have a very good growth, annual growth, nearly 24% annually. By next year, we're expecting 2.2 billion to be the cryopreservation market. Okay, they are just numbers, but this is our commitment. This is our expected growth. Okay, based on commitment, based on passion, as you can tell, and based in strategy. Based on strategy. Strategy means getting involved key players in this important market. Okay, so the future standard of cryopreservation is us. You know, it's all about reaching people. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Rafael Espinosa. I'm the General Manager of Renal Alzheimer, and I would like to introduce you to our service, Alzhup. Alzhup is the first socio-sanitary service in the fight against Alzheimer's based on non-pharmacological therapies focusing on two clear goals. First one is delay of cognitive impairment, and second one is help of active aging. Why talking about Alzheimer's? Today there are 44 million people living with Alzheimer's, which means more than 100 million people affected, and a global cost per year of more than $600 trillion. And these figures are going to double by 2030 simply because current pharmacological products cannot face the problem today. So what we are doing is we are focusing on the real problem, which is how to live with Alzheimer's and how to improve the quality of life of people living with Alzheimer's and their family and environment. And we do this based on four elements: pre-diagnosis, therapist personalization, scientific validation, and active participation. What does our service offers? First, we offer a pre-diagnosis tool validated scientifically, which helps in the detection of Alzheimer's without physical invasion. Then we offer a personal bank of memories where people can upload photos, videos, all their memories. The good point is that when other systems use a system like a computer does, we catalog these memories based on a complete and unique system and patent based on the art of the memory. So what we are doing is we are simulating the real way that the brain stores the memories, making this a unique tool. Then what we offer is a complete set of digitalized, scientifically validated therapies. We are covering 7 different cognitive areas, and thanks to the personal bank of memories that I explained before, we can completely customize each therapy for each user, and with this we can delay the cognitive impairment up to 5 years. Finally, what we offer, it's a gamification system to help in the active participation of the family and the environment, increasing the quality of life of all the people surrounding the illness one, and being a very powerful business tool. When we thought about Alzhup, we want Alzhup to be available for everyone, for families and for professionals. So we have 2 versions. The standard version is around 60 euros per year, and the professional version is around 15 euros per month. Just bear in mind that the average cost of this illness, of this dementia, is around 20,000 euros per year. So with the price we are offering, there is no excuse to not try Alzhup. What we have been doing in the last year is we have accomplished our scientific board. We have signed agreements with important national and international institutions like CRE Salamanca, CEAFA, Alzheimer's International. We have been partnering with people to present programs to the European Union, and we have already created our prototype and the first stage of the development of our service. With the agreements we have already signed, we will cover the 20,000 users needed for Alzhp to be profitable from the moment of its release. But our goal is to reach everyone in the world living with Alzheimer's and use Alzhp as the base service in order to fight another dementias in the future. What we seek, okay, these figures are wrong because we already have raised up from the shareholders 100K. So right now we are looking for 250K. With a profitability of 40% and a payback in 3 years. And with this one, we will be able to release the full service for everyone in June 2015. And we will use the money in order to finish the service, and we will also use it to expand our company to United States. We are right now working with some people to expand our service to the USA. And that's our service. What I want you to bear in mind is 1 of each 3 persons above 65 years old is living with Alzheimer's. So when we are talking about this, we encourage you to invest and to check Alzhp because that will be to check and to invest in your future. Okay? Thank you very much.